Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing pretty well. I know this coronavirus thing kind of sucks, but it's time for me to do the Splinterlands Share Your Battle Challenge, which for now I'm posting on Steam, but maybe if a lot of you tell me, I'll start posting it on Hive. I'm not sure if I should post it in both places. Maybe I'll test that this week and see where I get more support. It's kind of hard to see for sure what's going to happen on all of this right now for me because Splinterlands hasn't been super clear where they're going. I know they're waiting to see how Hive goes and how it becomes more stable. But let's go ahead and get to this week's battle challenge. So we're supposed to use the Serpent of Eld. So, Serpent of Eld, if we go ahead and come over here and take a quick look at these cards really quick, he is one of the new higher mana cards in the Untamed set. I have him at level 5. I just got him to level 5. His value, it's kind of funny for a lot of these untamed cards, their values get a little bit of a tick up when we do these challenges for the cards. So let's go ahead and look at his stats. 5 is the first time he gets Return Fire with 7 health and Return Fire at level 5. That's a pretty good card. Considering it has 4 attack and it's fast, it's gonna hit pretty hard, get some good attacks on. It might dodge some attacks, and then when it gets hit by range damage, it's gonna bounce that back. So that's a pretty good combo. If you can get this poison, that's an interesting last one. If you get him to level 8, don't love it on this card. Anybody who's hitting for 4 and hitting early um, and is like a tank. I mean, poison's so awesome. I guess it's not terrible. Um, it's just a lot of times I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to get him there and actually use him at level 8 to see how much I love it on this character. I guess he does attack early, so he could put the poison on pretty quick, and then it would hit on the next turn. And if he weakened them pretty bad with his 4 attack, then you might kill a monster before it gets a second turn. So that could be an advantage. I do like dodge on anybody that would be a tank with high speed. There's a good chance you're going to see some misses on this guy. With Return Fire, you don't necessarily want misses, but then again, he doesn't have shield, he doesn't have void, so whatever he's getting hit, he's going to get hit hard. And also, since it's an armor card with only 7 life here, 9 life later, but even those numbers are low versus mages. So you're going to want to use him on game modes where you might not see as many mages, or you're going to need to do something to help protect him from those mages, like play a monster with silence. Otherwise, dodge is not going to work on magic, so that's his big weakness. I've only got one battle to show you, but I did want to show you one of the things I talked about with the value going up. That is that I had to go and buy um, I don't know, about 14 of these cards to get him to level 5, so I thought I could try to use him in battle. And I've only got him there, but I went ahead and did give him a shot. I'm going to close Discord so we don't have any more things. I actually used him in this battle here because it seemed like a perfect time to use him. So I'll show you the replay in just a second, but it was higher mana, it was no magic, it was sniper, which meant there was going to be a lot of ranged monsters. Now, while sniper meant they weren't going to aim for him first, I still thought it would be good in case some snipers ended up getting to hit him that he might bounce some of that damage back. Um, I went dragon because I'm in diamond. I don't have a high level water summoner. I'm working on one. And I didn't want to limit the summons, be stuck with lower level monsters. So I played him with some dragons. I wanted the extra armor, so I went Crustacean King. It's sniper, so I put a big healing monster to take his sniper hits. And then I just had enough mana left to throw out this other newer card here that with no magic, this was I thought a pretty good combo. Everyone could attack. I went against a player who is equal rank to me. These cards are a little lower level, but I mean they're similar. Um, see, I mean my cards are 2 and 5. This guy's maxed and this guy's maxed, but then this guy's only 2. This guy's only 6, same as his. So we'll go ahead and watch the battle. I'll talk about it a little more here. So The overall idea of my strategy of my setup is I put him here to take the sniper hits before my healer, and I left this guy back here to hit his pretty good hits on people the longest, while using melee monsters in a sniper game to hopefully take out the tank. With the idea of this setup was that I would move the ranged snipers into first position. He actually did a pretty good setup as to where he did his first target to get hit by the snipers having shield. In a no mage fight, that's a good move. He also went two melee monsters, which I was surprised to see. He went self heal here in the first row, and then he went with a card with headwinds to lower my snipers. This would have been really effective if I didn't go three melee monsters that could attack. So that was the only reason why I think this card didn't really give him an advantage. This one's just if you're playing blue, you're going to play him. And same thing in a sniper mode. Um, Maybe one mistake, he didn't put this in the first over here. You would have maybe wanted me to have to go through his ranged monster that can heal instead of going to this one um, and then this one, in my opinion. But you also want to keep maybe a big hitter at the back row. So it's an okay move. We'll go ahead and watch the fight now. I know Serpent of Eld, he doesn't really maybe show off that well in this setup, but he shows up a way that you could use him. So he's fast, so he's going to get his attacks off. You'll see here I have my opportunity monster going after his headwinds monster, so that's an advantage for me. Also, there's the miss, so you got the high speed with dodge, like I was talking about, so I guess that does show that. He gets hurt a little bit here. This is where he could have been in danger from dying to the serpent, but the serpent's really slow, and so I'm going to kill it before it gets a chance to attack again. That's the one serpent's weakness. And then I have some time to heal up my dodging tank here because the snipers aren't going to go after him. That's what kind of let me get away with a lower life tank, only level 5 in competing here. You'll see at this point the fight's pretty much mine. I have too much healing for his damage. He's not going to be able to kill my monsters. And so the fight's going to wrap up. I'll speed it up. So that's how I see you can use the Serpent of Eld. I would have liked to show you another battle, but I'll kind of show you something a little funny that happens sometimes. So here, right, battle details was only 13 mana. I couldn't use a 7 tank in that fight. Then we go to this one, and it was no mages, so I'm like, oh, this one will be perfect. Only team you can't use is water, so I couldn't use him. Then I went to this one, couldn't use water again. Then I went to this one, couldn't use water again. And then I went to this one, and it was 14 mana. And by this point, I'm just like, okay, Serpent of Eld, I used you one time. I'm able to talk about how you worked, and Splinterlands didn't want me to use you again in the next 5 matches because they made it almost impossible. So that happens sometimes. That's one of the fun things about this game when you're not trying to use a specific card is that it changes a lot from match to match. You go from 36 mana to 13 to 46 to 34 to 46 to 14. So up, down, kind of high, really high, medium. You sometimes don't get to use legendaries. I mean, it's just a fun part of this game. It's why I'm really hoping that this makes it through all the troubles that we're having in the Steam Hive Showdown, and that the players don't leave the game because they get frustrated because Steam's value drops, or Hive value goes up, or deck has been dropping. The Dark Energy Crystals has been dropping very low. And I really suggest some of you go out and look. It might be time to make some purchases. I've been buying up some deck. I'm not one of those huge deck whales, but I'm up to 63,000. I'm going to keep buying it on Steam Engine while it's really low because land is coming and a whole nother part of this game is coming. And you know that they let you buy with dark energy crystals certain things in the game with a set value of a penny for 100. That includes packs and other things. within the game. So as long as this has a set value in the game, if I can pick them up sub that amount on the exchange, it's a good buy. And I know it's not really something to totally share during the review your battle game, but I like to just talk a little bit more about the game. I hope you all had a good time watching me use the card one time and explain why I couldn't use it more. And I will talk to you later. Keep on playing Splinterlands, and you can Steam on, or you can Hive on, or you can do both. Because we all have the right to use whichever platform we want. That's one of the best things about cryptocurrency. You know, you can kind of make your own decisions on where you want to end up. Oh, and congratulations, Splinterland, on the first sponsor. I thought this was really cool that you guys pulled it off. I wish I had more time to play tournaments. I just don't. Just can't really find 2, 3 hours to play in a row. Once you can play in them where you don't have to play like that, though, I'm going to become much more of a tournament player. So those of you who have the time, I know they have. See these Bitcoin $100 events that are free entry. This one's today at 5. Oh, it's in an hour. I could maybe try to play this, but it's so hard with 146 people. It's going to be a long match. But if you decide to play, good luck. And everybody else, just take care of yourself right now with everything going on in the world. Thanks. Bye.